It can only be the corrupt ANC that suggests a plaster to heal a severe wound. Joburg Water has proposed medium and long-term interventions and projects to ensure sustainability of water supply to our municipality. Plans for a new connection from Rand Water to supplement supply to critical bulk water supply areas in Joburg are underway. Sadly, however, with all these continuous interventions, the problem of ANC maladministration remains with our bulk water supplier, Rand Water. This entity has failed dismally in the maintenance of the electric infrastructure, which now impacts its ability to pump water. As MNC for Environment and Infrastructure Services, Councillor Michael Sun said during the urgent council debate, as long as Rand Water does not upgrade and proactively maintain its pumps and infrastructure, and as long as Eskom cannot guarantee supply, the system will continuously fail, and our taps will continue to run dry. But today, as I stand before you as Executive Mayor of the City of Johannesburg, a city I so dearly love, and I make a commitment that only a party with a proven track record of service delivery can make. Using concrete solutions to real problems, the multi-party government will start the major task of fixing Johannesburg. Truly fixing, not merely sticking on a plaster. And the good news is, the work has already started. We've invested 930 million rand in water supply and sewer infrastructure. We've already started the project of replacing asbestos pipes in the Greater Fourways area and started the upgrade of the Brixton and Crosby reservoirs. Joburg Water has replaced over 100 kilometers of water pipes and close to 70 kilometers of sewer pipes between April and June. Over the coming days, we'll also be working to ensure that urgent matters like the water and power crisis and that the safety and security of residents are attended to. I believe most residents of the city know that there's still a long way to go to turn Johannesburg around and that it will likely take many years to fix. But if there's one thing I know to be true, it's that the DA can get it done.
While many taxpayers struggle to make ends meet, ministers and their deputies reportedly do not pay a cent for municipal services such as water, electricity at their official residences.
Ministers and their deputies now have access to unlimited free water and electricity. Government is defending this, is saying they're entitled to.
Ministers from load shedding through the use of the electricity that you pay for has been 150% in the last 10 years.
The DA says it's an insult to South Africans that government ministers no longer have to pay for water and electricity. The party wants the president to scrap what it calls outrageous provisions.
Earlier this year, we released information on 20 million rand spent for vehicles for ministers.
It's a completely different culture altogether, while millions of people are battling to even make ends meet.
this year. And it was only through the work of the DA in Parliament that we were able to uncover and expose these costly amendments. That the President has dictatorial powers to force taxpayers to pay millions more for ministerial perks without even having to report it to Parliament is an assault on our democracy. It is a flagrant conflict of interest that Ramaphosa unilaterally and secretly decides on perks for himself and his cabinet colleagues, even when these perks cost the people of this country dearly. Now, the DA has already laid a complaint with the Public Protector over the apparent fact that there is also no law that provides for the existence of the Ministerial Handbook. In our view, it is also clearly inconsistent with the Constitution that the President can hide the milking of taxpayers from this Parliament. But Ramaphosa also does not need to wait for the Public Protector to make a finding. It should be obvious to him by now that the public does not accept his government's lame excuses for why the President should have dictatorial powers over this handbook. As a result, the DA is today directing an ultimatum to Ramaphosa in his personal capacity to, first of all, apologize to the people of South Africa, secondly, to scrap the Ministerial Handbook in its second form, and thirdly, to replace the handbook with an open and transparent new process where Parliament gets the power to decide which limited and properly costed cabinet benefits may be warranted in certain cases. Ramaphosa has until Friday, 21 October, to meet the DA's demands. We have noted that various civil society organizations share the DA's concerns about this issue, including COSATU. Consequently, if Ramaphosa fails to meet our demands by Friday, we will extend a hand of cooperation to formations across civil society to mobilize for a march on the scene of Ramaphosa.